Anyway, I super enhanced this using Photoshop, and I will tell you right now, there's something that's not right. There's something that's not right. Let me fix this shit first. Take this out. Okay, anyway, I super enhanced this. Anybody's welcome to the photo, by the way, but I tell you right now, something is not right. These two bash marks, right where somebody would throw rocks, those would have been done with the Jeep right side up, not with it sideways. Also, he bashes in over here, set the airbags off. That is where the airbags were set off. It was not 11 miles away. But this is suspicious because the way the bash marks go in, which if it was people that happened upon a vehicle, abandoned vehicle, and break the windows out, well, that also is important if that happened. Let alone if they were the chasers. If it was a chaser, Mr. X, then okay, he's going to get the body, takes out the body, or finds him collapsed up on the side of the hill, strips down the clothes, takes the body. Well, then why is he going to stop and bash out windows knowing that anybody could come along at any minute? Now, let's look at the first, let me do this also, fix this also. Okay, so now look at the Jeep. Remember the bash marks on the window? Okay, now he comes flying over from this direction and hits. Now it would be like hitting a brick wall. Going downhill, the front wheels dig in and a hard slam. But look at the bash marks on the windshield. So we are to believe that he hits. Now the back wheels would have come off the ground. Yes, in other words, when he hit and the airbags were going off as he hit, that vehicle would have been like this. It would have been, at a 45-degree angle. But if it did flip over, now see the bash marks on the window, okay, now it flips over and it gets these bash marks with nothing there on the side of this hill, gets these bash marks, then magically, now you got to figure the vehicle would then be upside down, bashing in the windshield up here someplace. That it magically flops backwards, it bounces somehow, it's not impossible, I don't know, but it magically, after being upside down, instead of coming here with the wheels up, upside down after the bash marks on the windshield, magically rebounds back and ends up on its side. Now, there's something that's not right. There's something that's not right. The wreck did occur here. This did not occur 11 miles before. This is what set off the airbags, was this crash right here. The broken glass is here. This popped off. It was up on the hill, broken glass. As people hike down, if you look in the gravel, you see the reflections of broken mirror and broken glass and stuff like that. This crash did not occur somewhere else and then it was driven 11 miles. That's bullshit. Don't believe it. But there's something about this that is not right. Something about it that's not right. Now, the detective said, well, it looks staged. Somebody trucked it in and placed it there. Okay, well, the point is he's on the right track. He's wrong about that, but he's on the right track, that this does not match the accident site. The people could come up and bashed in the windows. So you could have two things. It didn't have to occur like the chaser come up, pulls him out, strips him down, takes the body. This could have been, remember, it sat there for almost a month. This could be anyone that happened upon it and didn't want to come forward and go, you're damn right, we came upon it and bashed it in the windows. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I would say these bash marks don't match the crash and were likely done by the tweakers and drunks out in the desert that came upon a sideways vehicle, but they didn't loot it. They didn't loot it. They didn't take his clothes, wallet, cell phone, nothing. So I think it's a combination of two things. That this seems correct for the crash. All of this does. All of this does. And Daniel, because of this damage here, let me, likely ripped the door open and went out the side. Not climb out the window. He could have bashed the door open. You know, now see how this is taped to keep the molding on there? But these bash marks, I lean towards the vehicle was happened upon in the month and was bashed up and stuff. They didn't have guns, so they didn't shoot it up. They didn't shoot it up. But this, to me, that didn't occur during the wreck. The windshield likely was broken because of the compressive forces. It likely was, it had marks on it, and they just threw rocks and bashed it in. Look where the rocks are. Thrown here, thrown there, right where you would expect. So, the thing is, suppose the vehicle, they found it was on its side. When the four-wheel drunks come up and it's on its side, they're going to pick up huge rocks, which are not here. They're not here. Maybe this is one. They're going to pick up huge rocks and scoop along the ground to specifically throw right along the ground to bash window in here and then up there. You know, something is not right. Something is not right. I think it's a combination of two things. This is not part of the crash.